Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Pension. Welcome back to Academia School Simulator and the Geek Cupboard Academy. And currently times are very hard at the Geek Cupboard Academy. Oh dearie me, we have fallen upon hard times indeed. In the bank currently we have got $1,105. I mean, okay, it's not negative money. We're not in debt, but 1,105 monies in academia doesn't get you very much at all. It can get you maybe, a couple of tables and some chairs or something like that. You don't get a lot of stuff in academia for that amount of money. But if we look over here, it doesn't get any better when you look at the incoming money, because every day we only earn a paltry 633 monies. It's just terrible. That is a meager amount of cash. And if you look down there, kind of in isolation, if you look at income, you'd look at that and think 50,880 per day. That is an immense amount of money. Wow, that's great. And then you look a little bit further down at expenses and realise that they were 50,247, which results in this kind of not grand total of 633 monies there. That's just not very encouraging at all, is it? So that also, our money here includes the 633 monies that we've been paid for the day. So that we started the day lower than this in terms of money, but we've been paid. So we've got ourselves $1,100. That is not very much. That's not very much to do with. And we're only on day 2 of year 9. So we need to do something about this. And I have a plan. I have a plan in place. It's probably not a very good plan, as most plans are in the Geek Cupboard. But you know what? I think it'll do. So what did we do last time out? Before I reveal the master, potentially slightly obvious plan, what did we do last time? The big thing really was that we split the common areas up. I think that was kind of the big significant factor. We had problems with students being unhappy and the school not being fun enough, but I put that in air quotes again. It's not being fun at school. So the common area was one big common area. We broke it up into 3 common areas, and I think that's made a bit of a difference. I kind of think that's made a bit of a difference. Let's have a look down here in satisfaction. Yes, at the moment, everybody seems to be jolly. I'm having fun in school, 424. Now, we've only got 424 students as it is. So all of the students are having fun in school and we are on day 2. So a whole day went by and not one student thought, this school is not fun, and dropped out. So that's quite encouraging. So they're all sort of happy. They're all having fun. They're all full of energy. Also, they're all quite happy that it's clean, which is quite remarkable. That's very good. Yeah, we did have 10 bits of dirt. I checked out just before we started recording. So 10 bits of dirt, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And there's a little while to go. So all the staff come in now. In fact, let's move time on, shall we? All the staff come in. So hopefully the cleaners can, get that dirt sorted. Find where that dirt is and go and rid us of that terrible dirt. And it'll all be lovely. And then we just sort of worked on this bit up here. We put in a faculty lounge and a staff lounge. Staff lounge is not obviously complete because it's got the big sort of flashy exclamation mark in the middle, but they're working on that. So the faculty lounge and the staff lounge, just so the faculty people and the staff people don't have to go either down to here or even further all the way down to here if they are up this part of the school. If they're over here, they'd have to go all the way down to here to have a break. But now they can just nip out of this classroom here, say, into there and have a little break. So that's lovely. That's quite good. Also, it's going to be very good when we get all these in. When all these become classrooms, it's going to be even more important because, it's probably not so bad for, say, these guys here to wander through the common area and go down there. It's not ideal, but if these guys up here have to do that, that is a lot of time the teachers are spending walking around between rooms and not just going and teaching. So, it's going to be good when we get all these rooms in. And that's kind of the extent of it last time, because, again, we didn't really have that much money to play with. We kind of blew a lot of the money on a lot of the teachers, which is good, because the teachers are really important in a school. We want the good teachers, we want the best teachers in the school. But, we didn't have a lot of money to play with. So now, talking of money, here comes the reveal of the master plan, which is not really very much of a master plan. It's probably horrendously obvious. But we are going to go and take out a bank loan. Because if we don't take out a bank loan, we could wait to the end of the year. We could wait to the end of year 9 and we'll get paid our monies from the students doing their stuff. They'll go through, they'll take their exams. Hopefully they'll be successful. The school will be clean. There'll be some good sort of student pedigree and all that. And we'll get paid. That's nice. But we won't get paid that much. I think we get generally around 14 grand, is it? So we could save up a little bit and then have that added onto the 14 grand we'd get from the results, all this sort of stuff here. But that's not really ideal. Because that involves running an entire year, pretty much, bar day 1, through the school and just sort of sitting back and not doing anything. And that just doesn't seem very exciting. So I think a bank loan is the way forward. And if we do it right, And that's a big if, because it's me pressing the buttons and clicking the mouse and stuff and doing all the work. But if I manage to do even something a little bit right, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves enough extra students in next year to pay back the bank loan when the next year starts. When we get paid all the monies we have for the students, for all the extra capacity, and then we obviously, when we get the money from the end of year thing as well, we will be able to pay back this bank loan. So let's take a look. So we could take out 10 grand. That's going to be neither here nor there. That's not really going to help very much. Again, 25 grand. I don't think that's going to do very much at all. But now we're getting into the big numbers. We could take out a $50,000 loan. So that's quite good. The interest is 10%. Now, is the interest 10 on everything? Yeah, the interest is 10% on everything. So if we took out a 50 grand loan, we'd owe 55 grand back, and we'd be paying a grand a day. Oh, it does seem a bit painful, doesn't it? So we'd shell out by the end of this. So we'd have another 8 days. So we'd lose 8 grand in terms of just loan payments, but that would leave us with 42 grand to play with, which I think might be quite good. That would be quite a good thing. But then if we're going to go and do it properly, if the interest rates are all the same, why not just go and do it properly like this with a 75 grand loan, have 75,000 monies. There's a 10% interest thing on it. Yep, lovely. Then we'd owe 1.5 grand a day. And then you think, well, do you know what? Why don't we just take out 100 grand and just go completely mad? That's 2,000 a day. I don't like this. I don't think we can pay back 110 grand. I don't think next year that's a plausible amount of money that we can pay back to the bank. And we're going to be shelling out 2 grand a day. I think, let's do this. Let's take out a $50,000 loan. So we're going to be paying back $1 grand a day. And that's going to be okay, because by the end of this year, we should have enough. If we build this bit up and turn it into classrooms, and then we can fill those with students. Of course, we do still have the issue that we had at the start of this year, in that there weren't enough first years. There were not enough freshmen to come in. So we've got an empty freshman classroom as it is. Now, I don't know how that's going to work in the sort of next year. I don't know in year 10. Are we going to have more freshmen? Are we going to have a massive load more freshmen or not? I do not know. But we're just going to have to carry on. We're going to have to deal with it as it happens, because we can't just sort of not do anything. That is, it's dull to play, and it's even duller to watch, I would imagine. So let's take out 50 grand. That means we can at least build up some of this stuff, and then maybe we could get our new cafeteria in as well, possibly. We really want to do that in the build phase, because that's going to make a great big mess of all this. So maybe we leave that to the build phase, keep a bit of money behind, and get our new cafeteria in. So I think let's do this. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's just borrow a load of money from the bank. Thank you, bank person. So now currently we're on minus 367 a day, because we're shelling out the money, the 1,000 per day, but that's offset by our income. So we're only losing 367 a day. So, I mean, yeah, hooray! the income is now red, which is, it's not ideal, but the bank balance has got 51,105 monies in. So let's get something going in here then. Let's try and get ourselves this whole bit constructed up here with many classrooms. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 classrooms. 10 is not ideal. I'd rather have it in the multiples of 4, so an extra 1 or 2 classrooms of each type. We'll do 8. We'll build 8 of those classrooms, and then we'll see what's going on. So, builders, your time has come. Go and do much in the way of building. So let's build all the way up there. Already we're down to 49 grand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across there. It's another 4,000 gone. Oh, it's so expensive. Building in academia is so costly indeed. Right, so bring that over there. That down. That down. So these are all going to be classrooms. Across the whole top is going to be classrooms. These are going to be 2 special rooms, like so. Now, I do need, in fact, I wonder if we want to split this up somehow. We do need to put in a staff toilet, or maybe even a couple of staff toilets, because as someone had pointed out in the comments, the only staff toilet we've got is just here. And it's in the middle, kind of the bottom middle of the school. Not too bad. But if you're teaching over here and the staff need the loo, they have to walk all that way over to the toilet and then walk all that way back over there. And that might be wasting time. That might be wasting time for the staff member. Rather than actually teaching, they're wandering off to the loo. So we could do with building some extra staff toilets somewhere. But the thing is, I don't know where to do that right now. Now, part of me thinks, do you just take out this toilet here, this gender neutral toilet, and turn it into a staff toilet? that might be okay, but then it is quite a big staff toilet. It's quite a grand staff toilet over there. That would be very, very excessive because there's not that many staff members, is there? But yeah, this is not good enough, really, is it? 4 toilets and two sinks. I suppose we could put stuff on the other side. In fact, do you know what? While I'm looking at it, let's do that. Let's give the staff some more, if I could find where toilet is. T for toilet. There we go. You think I'd know by now. Yeah, let's rotate that round. Couple more sinks. And then I'll have a couple more cubicles. So there we go. Now, of course, that's going to impact our costs even more because that costs water, which, you know, is fine. It's a very expensive water bill, but there we go. So, right, all that's in. Now what we can do is we can go to demolish. Check out that little bit of wall, just there. Then we need to put the floor back in. So we need to get ourselves some teal flooring. So that can go down to there. That can go to there. Then we want to get some doors, because otherwise they're going to have all sorts of problems. So let's put the doors in the middle on those rooms. And then across the top, so they're going to be rooms that way. So the doors are in the bottom right corner of these. So then we'll put the doors in like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll get a tiny bit of money back there because I'll dismantle the brick wall to put the door in. So, you know, we'll get a little tiny fragment of cash back. And then we want to put down the flooring into all of those. So floors, let's find the floors. It's the diagonal flooring, I think. Yep, that's it. So we'll put all these in. So like that. Drop it into the second one. And then, yeah, we're going to see what money we've got left from doing all of this. From doing all of this stuff, we're going to have a little check as to our cash flow. We should be okay. We should be okay. No, don't do that one. Ignore that. That was a stupid idea. That was the person, person driving. The person driving the controls is an idiot and doesn't know what he's doing. There we go. And these 2 rooms here, I don't know what to do with those just yet. I'm not entirely sure what to do with these. Yeah, do we want to make one a special room? And then I do feel we need to put a staff toilet somewhere. We do need a staff toilet. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this into a staff toilet. Because there's already a male toilet and there's a female toilet. So yeah, there's plenty of toilet facilities here. So maybe make this into a staff toilet. Yes, it's quite big, but up here, there could be a lot of staff. So that might be quite a nice thing. So let's go to here, remove that zone and turn it into a staff toilet. There you go, staff. Don't say I don't love you. And we'll put in an extra cubicle for you because I like you. And an extra sink as well. Aren't I kind? And then I think that's all we want to do for now. So the builders are going to have an absolutely huge job on that. There's only 3 of them. Oh, nice as they all sprang into action. Come on. Oh, Mohammed's enjoying his coffee. We know how you love your coffee, Mohammed. So, yeah, that's absolutely fun. It's very odd seeing Plato enjoying a cup of coffee, I'll be honest. That's very unexpected. That's not something you see in, in the everyday, is it? There's Plato there, Greek philosopher extraordinaire, just having a lovely, lovely cup of coffee there. Seemingly pour it into his eyes, which maybe that's the way he does it. Oh, no, she does it as well. Madeline does it. Is that the new thing? Maybe that's what they do now. Maybe that's what people do. They just pour coffee into their eyes. So are they getting on with it? Right, they are getting on with it. They're doing the building, which is good. Now, ideally, we do want to figure out what we want to do with those rooms. Because they will be silly with them. And the kids will go in there and probably try and use them as toilets. So while we're pondering it, let's just outline all those shrubs to be removed, all the bushes, so the kids can't go and use them as, toilets, even though there's loads of toilets everywhere. For some reason, they want to go in the bushes. So we'll do that, so they can remove those. And then what do we want to do with these? And also the builder's pathing is still very odd. It's very odd. Because surely did I zone out to just there and then do that bit? And then across there? Because I thought the builders were supposed to do it in order of where we requested to be built. But I don't know, did they... I put the doors in last, but they've taken those out. So they've taken bits of wall out first, unless that's what they do first. Maybe they do removals before putting things in, because they've removed those as well. They've left a bit of wall there. Who knows what the builders do? I don't know. We need to speak to the builder foreman and just see exactly what their plans are, because they just seem very haphazard. It's fine. They're getting on with it. It's all lovely. So what do we want to do with these rooms here? We need to put in some special rooms. So I think now we've got an extra music room. So I think we've got 4 of those. Yeah, we've got 4 music rooms. And I think we now have 4 libraries. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are down an art room. I think we've only got 1, 2, 3 art rooms. And we are down to 3 science labs. So let's put in an art room and a science lab. That seems to make sense. That brings them up, and then we just shy a computer lab. That's fine. Somebody's task is out of reach. Is it, though? Is it really? Because I don't think it is. I disagree, Michaela. I absolutely disagree. Right. So let's zone this out so I can remember. Oh, no, but then they stand in there, don't they? They stand in the rooms and look sad if you zone it out and don't put anything in there. No, let's not zone it out. No, come out of that. So the science lab is concrete. The art room is that sort of, is it Versailles flooring or whatever it's called? Yeah, Versailles floor. So find those. Go to floors. Come along this way. Where is it? Right, good old concrete was there somewhere. Where's concrete? There, the first one. The top room can be the science room because why not? And in the doorway. And then the Versailles flooring is the last one, and that can be the art room. Okay, so now it is going to be a case of sitting back and waiting for them to do all of this. And this might take quite some time because there's a lot of flooring. They've still got to build these walls. They've got to do the sort of flooring over here. They've kind of forgotten this wall. So let's move time on at pace. I shall sit back, drink tea, and we'll come back when they're done. Oh no, somebody dropped out because there is never enough food. What do you mean there's never enough food? I don't understand what you mean. It's only day 2. You've only ever had one lunch before. Although I suppose if there was no lunch on day 1 and no lunch on day 2, then I guess, yes, there would never be any food as far as he was aware. Oh, that's a shame. So yeah, one dropout. Chang, I don't know how you say that. Zuibun has dropped out. That is very unfortunate. Okay, so is that a common thing? I wasn't able to get food. There's never enough food. I wasn't able to get food. 131 of the students. That is not very encouraging, is it? Now, why is that? Why is there not enough food? What's going on? Maybe we need to get the new cafeteria bit in sooner rather than later, because that's going to be a continuing issue. I don't want kids dropping out for that reason, because that's a bad reason to drop out. They're doing pretty well up here. They're getting on with this bit up here. Now I'm thinking maybe we need to start working on the cafeteria side of things. We've got 26 grand. 26 grand should be okay. I've got a plan for the cafeteria. It will involve destroying this corridor just here and expanding this. Oh no, no, no. This is not going well. This isn't going well at all. Not enough food. Right, they're frantically washing dishes. Is it the amount of cooks? Is it the amount of these things we've got here, like the sort of the food counters? Is it the lack of... I don't think it's a lack of tables. I don't see it being a lack of tables. I think it's going to be the cooks and so just general capacity. Yes, Sherry first dropped out because there's never enough food. Oh no, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. You know what though? One thing that's going right is they've actually sorted all this out. However, I think now we might want to concentrate on over here, because this really is going to be a disaster. If we don't get this sorted, we're going to have a lot of students leaving due to a lack of food, and that's just unacceptable. So let's zoom in on that table. Lovely. Thanks, Academia. That was a nice zoom. Now let's work out what we need to do over here. So pause. So we need to build ourselves this extra cafeteria area just here. So this is going to be cafeteria. We might need to build all the way over to there and down there, because the cafeteria is going to have a door on that side and a door on that side and some doors up here as well. The only thing is that might be prohibitively expensive. So let's just see how much that's going to cost. 3 grand to get that bit in, and then another 1.5 grand to get that in, and then we want to get that bit done, and then that bit done as well. That's relatively expensive. Oh, that's going to cost quite a bit. And then we're going to expand this. This corridor is going to go, however. So we can draw that wall in. That's fine. And then we can start demolishing that bit of wall, which is okay. And then we can go to these objects. We can dismantle all of those objects across there as well. So that should be okay. So that'll be an enclosed space at the moment. That'll just be a room that we can't get into. And then we should be able to build the corridor bit across there. Now, of course, we're going to have to put flooring in and stuff. It's going to be expensive. Let's remove those bits from there. And also, we can remove those bits from there as well. So objects, dismantle those 4. And 2 hand... Why have I put 2? that close to each other. What an idiot I am. They cost money. They cost money. Yeah, we don't want that many hand sanitizers around. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that one as well. Save us the tiniest bit of money each day. But yes, we get rid of those. So that's a water fountain. We'll save money on that. And 3 hand sanitizers. That will save us a bit of money as well. So all this can go, and they can start building these walls. So yeah, we'll see what we get from that, because that will take them a little while as well. I feel a bit sorry for the builders now. I've just ordered them to do all this, and now I'm telling them to do this as well. I'm not going to be popular with the little sort of worker builder folks, but to their credit, they're getting on with it. And the only thing is now the students are going to see this and go, oh, there's the outside world. Quickly, let us be ridiculous and go and use it as a toilet. So please, kids, don't go and do toilets in the bushes, because that's just not hygienic. And you're all kind of grown up enough to know that you're not supposed to be going to the toilet in bushes. However, this person here has left because there's no food. We have dismantled a lot of stuff, though. We're back up over 20 grand. That's quite nice. Yeah, look at that. That saved us quite a bit. And that's good as well. Minus 1039. Take these out and we'll have a little bit more money as well. Take those out. Now, of course, that number is coming down because we are losing students. We're losing a lot of money. We're losing an awful lot of money. This is bad. This is bad. And we're not going to get any extra students in until the end of the year. So we need to make sure that we've got enough money to cope. Oh, this could be... Oh, no, another student has dropped out. Darren Bayal has dropped out. Oh, dearie me, this isn't going well at all. So now each day, we're going to lose 1,159 monies, which is somewhat unacceptable. So, yeah, we got left? Day 2. So we're going to have ourselves another 4, 5, 7 more days. So I need to keep 7 grand behind just in case. I mean, that might go up as well. That might go up. It is going to go up. So that's going to go up even more. We do get a little bit from the cafeteria generating a tiny bit of income, which is okay. That's nice. But yeah, this is all not very good at all. This is all going a little bit wrong. Okay, let's work on getting the kitchen and the staff cafeteria sort of increased in size. So we don't want the demolish tool. We're going to have a brick wall just here and a brick wall just there and a brick wall just there. And then we can demolish all that stuff across there. That's what we're going to do, because that was what was happening with the kitchen and the cafeteria. They were getting bigger, and this was going to be the main cafeteria area. So now that kitchen is not valid. Oh no, that's even worse, because it's failed indoors. It's not outside, is it? It's not outdoors. It's certainly indoors. Just because that one bit's not there doesn't mean it's outside all of a sudden. Okay, fine. So we need to build some walls. Do you know what? I think all the builders have gone home. That's fine. They've had a very, very busy and stressful day. So yeah, they can come back. They can finish doing this little bit of work. Although for some reason we are not getting to the end of day. I don't know why. We've normally finished by this point. By 7:45 we are normally long gone and the next day has rolled round. So what's going on? Is there somebody? There is. There's somebody stuck. Oh no. Edmund Syker is just sort of stood there in the kitchen, just in the cafeteria, just looking sad. Oh, and he just didn't go home. He just went to sleep there. That's fine. Do you know what? I mean, there's perfectly comfortable sort of nice sofa type things over there, but that's fine. You sleep on an uncomfortable cafeteria bench. Now this is going to go horribly wrong. So we need to sort this out very soon. They need to put that wall in. Although I don't know why they think it's outside. Oh, is it because it's connected to some of this stuff? I'm not entirely sure why they think it's outdoors. But hopefully when they put those wall bits in. There we go. Right. So now they think it's indoors again. So now we want to get ourselves the kitchen flooring for just there. Because that's just going to make things muddy and horrible. And the cafeteria flooring. Now, how expensive is this going to be? I do not know. Oh, it's all getting very costly again. I don't know why I've pressed outdoors. That's entirely the wrong button. We want flooring. So kitchen tiles, put that in. That's another 936 monies. Ouch. That's quite painful. That's expensive, but okay. And then the staff cafeteria, can we just leave it like that for now? They don't use it anyway, really. The staff generally, they're always doing something. They're just drinking coffee in the staff room. It's fine. So we'll leave that as it is. I think we can leave that as it is right now. Oh, and I've confused some of the people. I've confused the workers on their routes because it's all changed. The worker routes all need to be redone as well. The cleaner routes. And of course, we need to have some janitors going up that way. because there's no janitors on a schedule up there on a route. So, okay, so we need to work that out as well. So there's another thing we need to consider. So now we want to, work on the kitchen, little builder guys. Work on the kitchen, and we shall zone this out, nutrition. We should expand the kitchen up to there. So the kitchen now fills up that entire space, which is good. And then, am I confusing everybody? Is everyone just getting baffled by what the heck is going on? And then we want to put a door. Just want to get ourselves, let's pause time for a second. Let's get ourselves a door opposite that door, going out into this area. So rotate it round like that. And then I don't think we'll be able to afford to put flooring in this entire area. I think that might be a little bit too expensive. Let's get ourselves some doors going into the cafeteria though. So we'll have a door going into there. That's what we did on the one down here. And we'll sort of copy the same thing. So like that just there. And then we'll have a couple of side doors coming in as well. So just one off of the edge just here. So like one there and one there. Like that. Lovely. Okay. So that's that sorted. So they can get into this area at some point. Right, we want to go here and make that a staff only door. So it's nice and red. Lovely. All the other doors are free pickings. And then let's just get the blueprint tool. Let's just erase some of that stuff in there because we don't need that there now. Our students confessing their love. Lovely. We've kind of gone up in money. We've got 22 grand. Now, I don't kind of why we've got 22 grand. I'm not complaining. I like the fact that we've got extra money. Considering we should have lost 1,000. We've kind of gone up a bit. I assume it's just the income from the cafeteria and all that. Like, oh, look at this. The students are using this as a shortcut. This is bad. Right. Okay. These are all staff doors. Apart from I can't make those ones at the top staff doors, which is slightly weird. But okay, fine. So they're staff doors. Those ones at the top aren't, but I don't see the kids are going to want to come in here and just sort of hang out there. So good. That sorted that out. Right. The kitchen is looking okay. We need to turn this into a bit of a cafeteria area. And I think what we'll do is let's floor some of it. Let's do some of this and just see if we can make the children happier. Right, what is it? Wooden floor. Wooden floor. That's what it looks like. Yeah. So how much do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to do 6 upward. 3, 4, 5, 6. And across makes it 3,240. Okay, fine. If that's what we need to do, that's what we need to do. And in the doorways as well. Actually, do all the doorways. There we go. Like that. Oh, and they're walking around on here as well. That needs to be carpeted. How expensive is it going to be to put the carpet down on there? To do that whole bit? 1.5 grand. That's expensive. That's expensive. I don't think we can afford to do that. Right, let's just get them building this. Right, you lot, builder folks. You're absolutely earning your crust at the minute. Do this and put flooring in, please. But do it very, very quickly. Okay, they finished doing that up there. I just did have the cafeteria sort of list open. But then I looked down here. And this is just crazy. What on earth was I thinking down here? There's so many hand sanitizers. So first things first, let's get rid of a few of these. Let's get rid of that one. And let's get rid of that one. Because there's 5 down here. No, there's 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 up there. We don't need 6 hand sanitizers in such a short space of time. Also, let's get rid of that one, because there's one on the opposite side just there. And then let's get rid of possibly that one there as well. I don't think we need that many. I don't think we need this many. Maybe that is partly where some of our money is going. It's going on excessive hand sanitizing. And yeah, it's good. I'm all for cleanliness and hygiene, but that was possibly a little bit much. Let's get rid of that one as well. I think everywhere else kind of looks okay. Yeah, they're fairly evenly distributed everywhere else, except down this kind of crazy hallway down here. Okay, so we'll stop that. Oh, there's 2 there as well. Get rid of that one as well. No point having kind of 2 that close to each other. Because they can just wait and use that one if they want to. Or they could go to there and use that one. It's not like they're a million miles away. So yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So that'll save us a little bit of money in the long run. Because they cost a little bit. They cost, what do they cost? Oh, hang on, that doesn't tell me when I'm dismantling them. It costs 10 a day in wind of water. I thought hand sanitizers were not water, but okay, it's fine. Some sort of chemical cleaning kind of stuff, but that's fine. So now we need to get that laid out. Right, let's go back to where we were. So plate counters are here. So we'll flip them round. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's expensive. 675 monies on plate counters. Ouch. And then we've got a few of these things going on. So we'll put, say, is it 5? Did they have 5 of them there? Oh no, they had a hand sanitizer in the middle. Okay, yeah, get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's copy exactly what there is. So get rid of that. Get rid of that one. There we go. Right, lovely. So 3 of them, and then another 3, and then some more plate thingamabobs. But yeah, look, there's a door going in from there, but I don't need... Oh, no, we do need a door going in from there, don't we, really? So the staff can come in this side and get to their cafeteria as well. That's fine. We'll put a door... In fact, do we need a door going in from there? That doesn't really... It's not really required, is it? They can just come in this side. So how about then we just go, all right, we'll have a door there and a door there. And then we don't need a door coming in this side, and we could put an extra plate thingamajigger in, and we'll do that there as well. So we'll demolish that door, and then that gives us an extra plate sort of counter, whatever they're called, the plate stack thing. That makes sense. And then we go back to here, go to plate counters, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put 4 just there. Yeah, okay, I like that idea. That makes a little bit more sense. That makes things a little bit tidier. And then we want to get ourselves some tables. Of course we do. So let's just start here. Let's just put 1 of them just there. And then, nope, that went all sorts of weird, Academia. What was that? What on earth was that? There, like that, please. And then the bench, 1 there and 1 there. Marvellous. So that is now in. So I want to get that built first, and then we'll zone that out as a cafeteria. We'll bump the kitchen up. We'll give themselves some more stuff. We'll organise it. In fact, you know what? Maybe we won't sort of rejig the kitchen right now, just as they're trying to get lunch done. That might be stupid. We'll do that toward the end of the day, possibly. And then I think we'll zone that out as a cafeteria area, and hopefully that will help. I really hope that'll help, because yeah, just more seats for people to sit. We'll hire a couple more cooks as well. We'll get more stuff in here, more dishwashing, more stoves, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully people will not leave due to a lack of food. Okay, this is entirely unexpected. Even though this has not been zoned out as a cafeteria area, this lot, the students here, are bringing their plates over to the plate counters. Maybe that's the problem. There just weren't enough sort of spaces to put dirty plates. So they weren't enough clean plates because they were never getting washed or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, they're bringing them here. They're just sort of stacking these up. And to be fair, to their credit, the chef people are going in here and, you know, taking them in to be washed. So even though this isn't zoned out, they are still acknowledging that that needs doing, which is good. That's quite encouraging. Oh my goodness me, yeah, they're just bringing all the plates in. What is going on? Somebody else dropped out due to a lack of food. Oh dearie me. Look, and they're just sort of sitting. They're eating. Everly Lee is sitting there, who's a teacher, I believe. But yeah, they're just sort of using this as though it's a cafeteria, even though I've not zoned it out. Well, do you know what? Now is the time. So let's zone this out as a cafeteria and make it actually official. Yes, cafeteria in huge big letters. So yes, we've got ourselves another cafeteria. That's got to be a good thing. So do you know what I'm going to do now? Even though it's going to impact this, we need a couple more cooks. So there we go. 2 more cooks. So our money, we're losing $1,500 a day. Oh no. But we have got 15,386 left, which is quite good. I'm happy with that. There is a hole now in that wall. We need to fill that hole in. That is not ideal. So get rid of that. Thank you very much. So we'll stop them with that. Yeah, the staff cafeteria, they can just come in here and go out there. That's fine. They've just got a door here. It's fine. That's where the staff can go. And the little sort of cook guys can come around here and grab stuff and go back out that way. So, yeah, hopefully they are going to fill that hole in. They've done it. Yay, there we go. Right, and then make that a staff-only door into the staff cafeteria. Makes perfect sense. And then, what do we do with this? Do we give them a few more benches? Can we afford that? Can we afford more benches? Or do we work on the kitchen? I'm thinking we might work on the kitchen. Let's get ourselves some more stoves up that side. Let's do that, shall we? So let's go to build. Although to be fair, the stoves don't seem to be the issue. It's the dishwashing that seems to be the problem. How about, let's go to objects. Let's go to kitchen. And let's go to kitchen sink. Let's get a couple more of these things in. So flip that round, flip that round. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 kitchen sinks. You'd think that'd be enough, but let's add some more. Let's have 8 kitchen sinks. That seems a heck of a lot of sinks. 5 stoves you think might be okay, but you know what? Let's just put a couple more in just there. And then refrigerators, let's just get 1 for now because they're relatively expensive. Let's put an extra 1 in there. That should be enough. I would have thought that'd be enough. That should be plenty of sort of kitchening going on, and we can always put some more refrigerators in. We can always put some more stuff in the middle of the room. It doesn't have to be around the edge or whatever. So yeah, that looks okay for now. Right, I think more tables and stuff in there then. Let's get that done. That can be our final thing that we do. So cafeteria tables. There is going to be a gap, of course, because that door is going to be there. So we want to go as many over as we can, I think, until there, and then 1 just there, because then they're going to come in through the door over that side. Okay, that's fine. And then bench, yeah, 1 there on that side, so it's pointing at the benches. So let's get the benches down for that side, then flip it round over to this side, and that should be everything we can do. And we've got 10,300 left, and I'm going to have to keep that 10,300 because I don't think we can do anything else. I don't think we can spend anything else because we're losing almost $2,000 a day now because of various other expenses and students dropping out. And we've got ourselves, how many days we got left? 6 days. So 6 days times $2,000 is 12,000. We're not going to have enough money. We're not going to have enough money, particularly if the students keep dropping out, which isn't helping. Now, the income from the cafeteria is helping, but I think we're in some dire financial trouble. Can we take out another loan? No, we cannot. And whatever we pay back, it makes no difference on what we pay back per day. So if we paid back 10,585 monies, it still would make no difference on our daily payments. Oh, this could be the end of all things in the Geek Cupboard Academy. It could all go horribly wrong very, very soon. Right, okay, let's get to the end of this day. Let's just try and get to the end of day 3 and just see where we stand financially at the start of day 4. That's it. Cafeteria income, a vending machine income, up the prices, make everything very expensive, but also very, very appealing. Quick, all the money. We need all the money, please. Okay, so the day has rolled round. 11,432 is going to come down to 9,272. Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? If we've got ourselves 5 more days and I'm losing $2,000 a day at least, not even with the 160, that's going to be another 10 grand down. I can't afford that. Now, we do get a little bit from the cafeteria income and vending machines, so it might push us over 10 grand. But then more students are going to drop out, aren't they? We're not just going to be at this level of students. More of them are going to drop out. So that is going to come down. What we could do as an emergency thing is just sell off some stuff. We could just dismantle all this flooring here and this flooring here and all the flooring in these just to make sure that we reach the end of the year. It's getting to that kind of sad state of affairs. We just need to survive until the end of the year, and I'm sure in terms of how all the students are doing, are they all doing really well? Yeah, they're all doing absolutely fantastically well. Look at this. In fact, look, can we just sit back and admire all the green? Wowee, look at all the green arrows everywhere. Green arrows everywhere. Everything is looking very good in terms of the actual sort of academic side. It's more the sort of the financial and the planning side, which is going a little bit wrong. I assume somebody else has left because did that just come down? Because it was minus 2,160, wasn't it? And now it's 280. So we've lost some money somewhere along the line. I don't know how that's happened. So yeah, so it's going to be tricky. So all we need to do, we need to survive until the end of the year. Then we'll do the exams. Then we get paid our monies from this thing for all the passing rent clearness and delinquency and all that kind of stuff. We get paid, which is good. And then with that money, we could then start putting in some stuff into the classrooms, which are already constructed, which is good news. So we can put stuff into these. They're already built. We just put some tables and chairs and some chalkboards and all that kind of stuff in. That increases our capacity for students, which then should increase our income, which is a good thing. We've got to get our income up because it's just not going well, is it? So I think maybe for now, let's do this. Let's go to build. Let's go to demolish. And let's just see what we can do for this. Let's just demolish the floors of those. We don't need those at the moment. That's just superfluous stuff that we don't need. And also, let's go to dismantle. Oh, look at that. We're getting a tiny bit of money back. It's better than nothing. Let's dismantle a few extra things that we just don't need around the place. Like that trash bin. Don't need that just there. We'll get some money back on that. There's already a trash bin around the corner, so we'll get rid of that. There's a trash bin along there, so we'll get rid of that one. I just want to make sure that we've not got loads of stuff around that we don't need. There's a trash bin there that we don't need. Do we need all these lockers? We probably don't need all those lockers. There's 2 trash bins on opposite corners there. That's a bit silly. Get rid of that one. So yeah, it's just stuff like this. Just little things like this. One in the middle, get rid of that there. So I think that should bring us a little bit of money back. Okay, right, fine. So we're getting a tiny extra bit of money returned to us. Okay. So what does this leave us with? 11,252. We probably just about scrape through at that point. But then this is, yeah, taking into account no other students leaving, which is just not going to happen, is it? That's just not going to happen. I mean, in theory, we could fire some staff. We could get rid of some people. We could get rid of a couple of the workers, but then everything would go very slow. We could get rid of a counsellor. We could get rid of a nurse. Do we need 3 nurses in there? Possibly we do not need 3 nurses in here. That might be a good saving, actually. Who do we get rid of? Which of the nurses do we get rid of? They don't have any sort of skills or anything. So it's going on the names. So Lottie Saiter, Stevie Twit we're keeping because she's called Twit, and that's just a funny name. Or Zona Muston. Zona Muston. That sounds good. Sorry, Lottie Saiter. We're going to fire you for 250 a day. Because times are hard, but times are going to become harder for you. I do apologise, but there you go. You've been fired. Sorry. Hopefully the 2 nurses can run the clinic for now. I think that should be fine. I think that should be okay. So $2,000 a day, 5 days remaining. We've got 11 3/4 grand. We might just about be okay. We might have to dismantle some more things possibly. But you know what? We shall do all that stuff next time out. Can we survive now to the end of year 9 and try and put things right for year 10? Oh yes, there we go. Cafeteria income. All the lovely income. Give us more income, please. Everyone go and eat in the canteen, in the cafeteria, and use the vending machines. That would be great. If you could all do that, that'd be lovely. But yeah, we'll finish up for now and we'll come back next time and just see if we can survive through to the end of year 9, get to the build phase, and then hopefully, I hope that we're going to be okay. Oh, but that's not helping at all. Oh no. Okay, so right, the challenge is going to be difficult, but yeah, we'll find out next time out if we will survive. Hopefully you're still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid. And also please do subscribe if you are not already, of course, in order to keep up to date with how we get on here in the Geek Cupboard Academy, in Academia School Simulator. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.